Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue and I am back for Real Housewives of Atlanta review. Yes, I am. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So the episode started off with the last one left off, which was with Nene joining the girls and getting a few, hey girls, hey girl, hey, you know, a few of those looks. Okay. Not a lot of people are happy to see her, but you know what? She sits down and she is joining an ongoing conversation between Cynthia and Kenya, in which Cynthia was trying to get some type of clarity from Kenya on what she was doing when she mentioned that Mike might propose when she knew that he was going to propose. So what was going on there, sis? Were you trying to ruin it? Kenya is like, no, I would never do that. She's my girl. That's my friend, okay? All of that, okay? Thank you for being honest, okay? But either way, Cynthia and Kenya basically squash it, get past it. Porsha says that Kenya is always looking for a moment. It doesn't even make sense sometimes, but she's just looking for a moment, just messy. Yes, girl, messy boots, okay? Walking in them. Nene said that she was feeling a bit sad about not being there for Cynthia's proposal. I'm sure. Nene is one of those people that I think that you only start to miss the friendships and the sisterhood when you realize that everybody has collected themselves and pulled themselves out of your ass. And then you start to feel some type of way. Because remember, she was saying that she didn't feel like she needed to apologize. Well, sis had to go on an apology tour this episode. At least say, I'm sorry, I apologize to some of the people some of the time if you think that you're ever going to get anybody to speak to you. Because everybody was kind of like, no apology, no talk. So the ladies go to see the costumes that Tanya has put together for everyone. She got her friend to make them. Oh my God, they're gonna love it. And it was very, very nice, okay? Handmade, jewels, rhinestones, beading, bodysuits. Kandi was really worried. I don't want to look fat. Let me go in the dressing room and see how I look first. Like, she had to go and make sure. But Kandi looks good, girl. Kandi, stop doubting yourself with your little thick self. I did notice, however, that when Cynthia saw Lenithia walk in to look at her costume, even though she didn't have a costume because she's not going to be there for those festivities, she has to go back home. So does Eva. Cynthia walked out. She was like, I'm going to go try on my stuff in my room. All right. Yeah, it's still ice cold around here. Still a tad bit stiff in the air. So Marlo, Yvonne, and Kandi go back to Nene's room and they discuss Kenya ruining everyone's events, okay? Ruining Cynthia's moment and then ruining Marlo's moment. Marlo says that her problem with Cynthia was that Kenya was wrong and she wouldn't say it, and it made her feel like, well, if you're not gonna tell me what's going on, then I'm not gonna tell you what's going on. She says that because Cynthia defended Kenya or just didn't say the right thing, because all she said was she wouldn't have done it, and that was it. But that wasn't good enough for Marlo. So Marlo feels like, well, maybe I would have told you what was going on with the snake and whoever recorded you if you had given me that information. So now we're like, so Marlo, do you know or do you not know? Because you said you didn't know. And now you're saying that you had some information to give? Kandi said, so wait, do you know who did it? And she was like, no. It's like, well, what the hell are you talking about, Marlo? Nene is sitting right there and still does not want to say who was the snake. Who recorded who, okay? Which makes me feel like, Marlo, I really don't want to think that it's you. But the fact that you know and you lying and saying you don't know, that right there is some messy shit. Tanya gets there, okay, and things have to perk up a bit because Tanya's into the room. And Kandi asks, Nene, did you send the card that you gave to Cynthia for her engagement party? Did you send that to the blogs? And she was like, no, okay, because I'm not even friends with B. Scott. I would never send anything to the blogs, honey. Okay, no, I would not. Nene thinks that Kenya did it. Because Kenya had the card for a minute, the card went missing for a while. It could have been anyone. I said, we're going to get to the bottom of all of this snakery that y'all got going on. Y'all some conniving up in here. Okay, what is going on? Can't trust nobody. This went from a messy reality show to a damn whodunit. Shit. So the next morning, Porsha FaceTimes with Dennis. Y'all, this weekend I got some tea. about Dennis. It was lukewarm tea, okay? It was a video. I'm not going to post it. I'm not sending it to Porsha. That's not my style. But I'm just going to tell y'all what had happened, okay? One of my homies on Instagram was out at the restaurant at 4 a.m. eating with his friends, okay? And Dennis is seated at a table at 4 a.m. with 4 young girls, sitting closer to one than the other 3. But everyone's enjoying each other's company. And Dennis had a hoodie on. And I was just like, Dennis, what you doing out in the streets with 4 fees at 4 a.m.? Where's Porsha? Where's your baby? Why are you out eating with some females at 4 a.m.? It don't look right. It don't look right. How old are these girls? They look legal, but still everybody looks too young. What is going on here, Dennis? So for me, when I saw that, even though he wasn't doing anything in the video, I still felt like, what is going on here? It didn't look right. It didn't look right. And that was just this past weekend. So I don't know what Porsha forgave. I don't know where they are in their relationship. But to me, it seems as if Dennis cannot be trusted. Because I would not be okay with my husband being anywhere with any female at 4 a.m. in the morning and I'm at home with a baby. That would be a problem for me. That would be an issue for me. If somebody sent me that video, that nigga would have a problem. Okay, now I don't do that. I'm not messy like that. Like I'm nosy. I'm not messy. So I'm not sending that video to her because I just felt like that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to be the person that ruins somebody's day sending them some foolishness. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be nothing, but it didn't look right. It didn't look right. So from now on, every time I see Porsha and Dennis, I roll. I roll, ho. I roll. Kandi FaceTimes Todd. Okay. y'all gonna leave Kandi and Todd alone. That's another thing. Let's discuss this for a minute. I'm so tired of y'all posting and commenting and saying things like Todd ain't got no money and Todd is spending up all Kandi's money. All Todd does is make Kandi money. Ever since he came into that relationship, the old lady gang restaurants have blown up. They make them a lot of money and those were Todd's brainchilds. Okay? So Todd, not only did he come into the relationship with Kandi and Kandi upgraded him, he continues to upgrade them both by being a smart businessman, okay? And yes, they may be discussing some pitfalls in their relationship as it pertains to the business, but that does not mean that Todd is sitting up here spending up all of Kandi's money. And I cannot stand that y'all continue to put that narrative out there no matter how hard that man worked. He wasn't poor. He wasn't a drug dealer. He wasn't living with his mama before Kandi got with him. Todd made good money producing on reality shows. And just because it wasn't Grammy Award nominated money does not mean that Todd was out here living destitute and in need of a sugar mama to take care of him so he can lay up and do nothing but be a house dad all day. That's not what Todd does. And I find it so annoying that people continue to post and say shit like that. And it just seems haterish to me. And I hope that Kandi and Todd continue to be strong in their marriage and never let any of the bullshit that people are talking about on the blogs or in these streets disrupt the peace inside their marriage and inside their home. Because a lot of y'all miserable ass bitches don't have no man at all sitting up there talking about Todd is taking money out of Kandi's pocket and ain't seen no good clean dick in a while. So I just feel some type of way when I see that. Because I felt like people kept posting it, like blogs were posting. I was like, I wish y'all would stop with this. It was days after the episode came out, and I think Gossip Hollywood and like one of them was like posting it like it was some new information. And it's bull. It's all bullshit to me. They are a married couple. They are a family. Her money is his money is her money ultimately. But she said, she's clarified, she has her money, her portfolio, he has his money, and then they have their money together. When you have a lot of money, you can have your account, his account, and then y'all account together, and everything y'all do with the businesses is out of y'all joint account. I don't understand why that's hard to comprehend for some of y'all. But I'm going to let y'all live now that I've gone off about it. But yeah, Kandi and Todd was FaceTiming, okay? Kenya FaceTimes with her baby because y'all know her man don't want FaceTime with her. Y'all all say it's her karma. And I think it's her karma as well, y'all. I was here and I did not like the way Kenya handled Phaedra in her marriage. The way she handled Porsha in her marriage. Like, there have been so many times where Kenya has done the utmost disrespectful shit as it pertains to the other ladies' marriages. So now to see her in this unhappy, immature ass relationship that they rushed into, it is karma, but at the same time, it doesn't make it any easier for me to watch. Okay, I mixed it up, y'all. This is when they went and tried on the costumes, and Yovana was telling us that she had bush and all that. I said, you had time to go get you a whole new wig, but not a wax? I don't have time for you. Anyway, Nene asked to talk to Eva. She wants to own her stuff, but she doesn't understand the issue. And so Eva explains it from day one, okay? You and I were about to have a personal conversation and I told you no mics. You came outside with mic on, okay? There lies my issue, understand? Like 1 + 1 = 2 out here. Nene says, you know what? I did not mean to hurt you, so I apologize. I also love the way Eva pointed out that at the reunion there was no remorse for what she did, because that was the big issue. That you had done so much, crap to everybody, and you couldn't even be like, you know what, that was messed up. I'm sorry, y'all. I was going through a lot, and I was just kind of, putting my frustrations off on y'all, handling things in a way that I shouldn't have. She never took full responsibility. Never took any responsibility for the way she acted last season, or the way she responded to the way she acted at the reunion. So to see her apologize to Eva, I was actually surprised that she did it, because I felt like she believed that Eva was beneath her, so she did not deserve a sorry or an apology. But she apologized to the girl, so I was like, oh, all right, now she got somebody to hang and talk to for the rest of the day. So Tanya wants them to go and hang off the side of a building that's tall as Cuff. And y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I would have been scared out of my mind. I would have been so scared, but I probably would have pushed myself to do it because they did it. If everybody's doing it, then I'm gonna try. But child, I'm Cynthia and Porsha when they walked out and saw like how much, like how easy it might be to slip and fall off. Like, I was just like, you know what I'm saying, y'all? That had me nervous. I ain't even gonna lie. Nene says that I'm not doing that. I'll deal with my family, but I'm not doing it with y'all. I said, oh, okay, thank you. We appreciate that. Then Eva tells Kenya and Cynthia that Nene apologized, and Kandi tells Porsha that Nene apologized to Eva, and Porsha tells Kandi and Yovana that it's been too much water under the bridge. I mean, I just feel like I'm going to need a little bit more than that. Maybe some more time, but definitely more than whatever she gave Eva. Like, okay? Because you called the girl fat and all of this right after she had her baby. All right, like, girl, like you fine or something like that. Girl, look, we got to wear Floyd t-shirts for a reason, ho. Okay, in your case, it's because you ain't shaped that good. In my case, because I got a little belly, but I still got a good shape. But it don't matter, you know what I'm saying. Yovana says, well, she wouldn't have been able to make up with Eva after she said those things that she said. I said, Yovana, with you in your space gonna stop doing this, slithering around, trying to buck for Nene when she can care less about you, sis. You couldn't even touch her vehicle, and you sitting up here bucking for her, trying to make Porsha and Eva fall out more so that she'll see that Nene isn't as bad. Is that what you were trying to do? You working on my nerves. Shut up. Nene and Eva go eat at the Sky Pod, and Nene's in the elevator as they're going up, because you can see as you're going up, you can see everything. Oh my God. Putting on her theatrics, trying to make people laugh, trying to break the ice with Eva. They go upstairs, sit down, have, a little lunch and some drinks and everything, while the other girls go and hang off the side of the building. Now, they're connected to the building, so they're not gonna fall, and just be out here, but they're hanging off the side of it, and it's still very, very scary, okay? Kandi was the only one like, oh my God, they think they did something, but it's not a big deal, okay? Like, I've done things like this before. Y'all know Kandi is a thrill seeker. So Nene and Eva are talking about the Porsha situation. And she had the nerve to compare fat shaming Porsha and Porsha posting those messages to revenge porn. She was like, she posts the text messages between she and I. That's like when your man posts, naked videos that you sent him online. I said, girl, no the hell it's not. No the hell it's not. You know why? Because revenge porn is illegal in some states. Putting out text messages between me and an old evil ass bitch is not illegal. Okay? It's not. You sent it. If I want to repost it on my Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, bitch, I can. Okay? In any state. So for me, to hear her try to draw that correlation, you are playing the victim even more. You don't want to take responsibility even more for the trash ass things you said about Porsha, all because you didn't like the fact that Porsha act like she was scared of your crazy ass from that closet situation. Girl, oh my God, I don't see any growth. Where is it? Because I don't see it. Then she says that basically Kenya is a non-factor because nobody's apologizing to Kenya. Kenya don't see it for me. I don't see it for her. We were never friends. Like, we don't need to go there. But Cynthia, it's a personal situation. So I'm sure that whenever she and Cynthia have their come to Jesus moment, you know, it'll be even more emotional. Ciao. So everyone is proud of themselves for, you know, leaning off of the building. And Kandi says it was a piece of cake. Okay, and then everybody rejoins. While getting ready for dinner, Porsha gets flowers from Dennis. Okay, and then she calls her sister to read her what he had on the card, which was dog on it. I'm sorry, I love you. And she said, it's too soon. Because he's a dog and he was in the doghouse. It's too soon. I said, bitch, I thought it was because he sold hot dogs. Like, I don't even know anymore. Okay? I don't even know anymore. So y'all, Paul, Tanya's man, shows up to her hotel room and she's all excited and oh my God, and hugs him and everything. And then here come Dennis right behind him, lurking, like the creep that he is. He wants his woman back. Tanya loves this energy. I said, girl, that's because you don't know the half of it. So the ladies were waiting for Tanya, but she's already at the venue with her family and friends, and they're just waiting for all of the other ladies to show up, right? So on the little bus ride on the way there, Kenya impersonates Tanya, which was really funny. Porsha impersonates Cynthia, okay, and how she always on the phone FaceTiming with Mike. And then Kandi impersonates Nene, okay, how she's that bitch. Oh, yes, honey, and all of this. Then Eva impersonates Giovanna and how, oh, you don't know who I am? I'm that bitch from Clark, Atlanta. Like, okay, calm down. And then Giovanna calls herself impersonating Porsha. You got some fried chicken? You got some food, girl? What you eating? What you eating? And it just kind of made Porsha, I don't be looking for fried chicken like that. Like Rachel. Like, girl, don't be sitting up here acting like all I be looking for is fried chicken, okay? I eat anything up in here, okay? And then she was like, and I don't eat everybody's deviled eggs because everybody can't make deviled eggs. I say, girl, no, they can't. No, they can't. That is not an everybody thing. Like potato salad. You do not eat potato salad, gumbo. First of all, you don't eat anything from just anybody because y'all see how people be with their cats on the counters and shit trying to make food for the potluck. Yeah, I'm glad that I just eat food that I cook and food I pay for out the restaurant nowadays. And don't break the seal on my bag for DoorDash. So Paul joins the ladies at this event. Everybody is having a good time, talking, joking. It's some good energy going on. Tanya's family and friends are there. Toronto is showing love. It's beautiful. Everybody's enjoying themselves. And they toast, okay? So then Kandi, Porsha, and Kenya go to the bar to talk. And they concoct a plan to pick at Giovanna until she either tells the truth about her doing the recording or tells on the person who did the recording so that she can get herself out the hot seat. So when they bring her over to the bar and they ask her what she thinks about the group, she says there's a lot of foo-foo going on. I said, what the hell you mean fugazi? Like, was she trying to say everybody fake? And that was what she was saying, that there are a lot of people who pretend to be real in the group, but they aren't. So then that proceeds us to ask about who is the snake in the grass. Who's the snake, Giovanna? It's looking like you. Who's the snake? She won't say, okay? She is basically just like, I don't know. Girl, I don't know. I don't know. Like, girl is doing good. She ain't telling on whoever did it. If it ain't her, okay, she ain't telling, which was kind of making everybody a little frustrated. In the way Kenya was like, I was like, wait a minute, Kenya, put your tongue back in your mouth. They play too much, y'all. That scene was funny to me. She won't say they rejoin the other ladies. Tanya gives a speech about introducing my Atlanta homegirls to my homegirls. It's so amazing. I'm so happy you guys are here. West Caribbean, you know, everything. Okay, Tanya's everything. Right? Like a whole little energy is off the chain to me. Okay, and then here comes Dennis. Okay, and Dennis walks up, and I was just like, Now, before that happened, Marlo got Cynthia and Nene to talk about Cynthia wanting to thank Nene for her card and her cheese plate and everything, but how she was blocked. And Nene was like, well, you blocked me first. And she's like, oh, here she go with the tit for tat. That's all she do. But they play nice, and Cynthia shows her ring, and Nene was like, oh, I see the stone, girl. I see the stone. You know, basically just trying to be like, oh, look how big the ring is, instead of being like, oh, that's cute. Because you know she good for that type of action as well. She's good for the low-key hateration and holleration in the dancery. But she's trying to make, you know, good. So I guess they haven't had the big conversation. But for now, we're going to play nice. And y'all know Cynthia is good for I give you what you give me, honey. Okay? So yeah. And that's how the episode went off. And it looked like Dennis was going to get down on one knee and ask Porsha to marry him again. So yeah, y'all, that was Real Housewives of Atlanta. I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see y'all in the next one.